Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Victoria. Now, where we left off, we had basically just finished the Eiffel Tower, we're working on spies, and we're working on some late game technologies. In particular, we're looking to pick up a little bit more science, because I think if I got another library and university, I could squeak out these techs in like an extra turn or two. So if I click here, yeah, I might be able to use overflow to get these in 9 turns rather than 10. And then the other big tech is getting to computers. But I think we're at the point now where science is going to start becoming irrelevant for us, even though it's our biggest bottleneck. Once we have all the science we need, that's it, like we're done. So I want to check my trade routes here and see, I'm trading twice with Australia, I'm trading once. So I need to trade with Gitarja, Cleopatra, and if I can, Norway. So I think my best chance of trading with Norway is in Sheffield. So let's grab Sheffield and let's grab a trader in here. There we go. Now I just also would like to do another campus research grant because again, I really want to get Mary Leakey because she's going to really boost this sort of tourism heavy strategy in here. Okay, so you finished the neighborhood. Let's go ahead and get that shopping mall. Now the next one I would potentially like in here is to get a naturalist and turn this into a national park, but I think this one is going to be a slightly better national park, so I'm going to grab you here and then put that down there. There's a couple more national parks around, so good use of that late game faith. We finished a neighborhood in Hobart. There's a few things I could get. I'm thinking either a water park or a thingy. I think the water park would generate me a little bit of extra science too. It's going to take a while to build it, but it would also get me some tourism. It would also give appeal to this cotton tile, which is important because this tile does need more appeal so that it's better when I turn it into a national park. Let's also grab this shopping mall. And let's go ahead and throw down a theater square once we have a tile available. I may as well work on the water park. No harm in that. Let's get these builders on their way down. Let's go ahead and build another mine here, because these won't affect anything really over here. Some good stuff. Really great. Work on those science tiles. Okay, good. You're growing really rapidly. My capital is growing really rapidly. Awesome. Awesome. Plus 18 food in here. That's really great. John Curtin is fine. That's the third fresco that I've got in this game. Oh, the fresco is really popular with the old artifacts. So let's go ahead and purchase this fish tile. Let's go ahead and place a fishing boat. And then let's go ahead and grab this fish tile, these 2 fish tiles here. And we'll put down a fishing boat on those as well. So I think I'd rather grow harder here, so I'm going to focus that. That's going to shave a turn off and mean that we grow even faster. Yeah, I think I'm going to focus on growth because we can pick up that production in the long term. Okay, so actually Congo has ran out of technologies for me to steal. So I think it's time to foment unrest in Bendigo. Well, let's have a look. Which city-states would I like to take over? Well, Geneva is pretty important, so let's go ahead and send you to Geneva. Let's reassign you to Geneva, and your job is to try to make sure that I have Geneva. Because there's a lot of science tied up in Geneva. Now, that's probably not going to be worth it by the time. Like, I mean, I'm making so much science, all that sort of jazz. It's only 15% boost, which I'm saying it's only, but that's like a pretty significant amount. Can't promise that, I'm sorry. It's cultural heritage. Now, we definitely want to put in the heritage tourism, and I think we're running into the point where we no longer need this science, so I'm going to swap out one of these cards for the heritage tourism. I'm then going to leave that the way it is. New deal. Yeah, I want to have all these other ones. These other ones are really, really important. Whereas rationalism, I can afford to keep that in. Now, we lost about 10 science, but that's fine. That's okay. That's totally fine. We're still going to get here in a reasonable number of turns. Let's grab the factory. More great engineer points. Potentially really good. Wow, we are all just neck and neck for this great person. That's amazing. I've never really seen that before. It almost never happens in my games. Now, I already have a shopping mall in here. The Sydney Opera House could be a thing that we built. I mean, I don't see a reason not to build it. Like, I may as well. You know? There's no reason, like, I may as well just throw it down. Maybe we'll finish it before the game ends. Maybe, maybe not. You know? Now, I do want to actually pick up oil rigs here. So I think we're going to go radio into computers into oil rigs. Let's choose our thingy here. We just did a Theatre Square Festival. Let's do another one of those. Choose our production over here. We just finished a spy. That's great. I'm going to send this one. What is another city-state that I would really like to have control over? Really, it's just Geneva. These other ones don't bother me so much. So I might just look to steal some cash from somebody. 228 gold, 750 gold is a good enough amount for me to plop you over there. Spy has been completed. I could build a Hermitage or Broadway. God, the city's making 50. It's 9 science. Wow. I could build Broadway over here. Or I could just do Theatre Square projects. I think I'm just going to do Theatre Square projects. I think that has a higher return. Escape on foot. You did escape and you successfully grabbed robotics. It's not quite the tech that we needed, but we have pretty much all the techs that we do need. Let's go ahead and send you over here to improve these Birmingham tiles. And we'll go ahead and get another settler. I didn't mean to get a settler. I meant to get a builder. Whoops. I don't really have anywhere to settle. Not really. Oops. I mean, I guess I could get a couple of things down here. That's not terrible. Why are you here? Go get this. I didn't mean to buy a settler. Whoops. A daisy? Could settle up over there. Somewhere without loyalty pressure, please. I mean, I guess I could settle down here. Like, why not? May as well. I have them now. Now, we need to look out for these shipwrecks. Those are important. Might be some shipwrecks around me. Yeah, those are pretty much like relics 2.0. Let's go ahead. I guess I'll just send you down here just to get you off my radar. You head over this way. And you're going to build a lumber mill there. Nice. Okay, and we'll go to the unit needs orders. We're going to trade with... No, Sheffield, I wanted to trade with Norway, I believe. So we're going to trade with Hamar. And that will be my first trade to Norway. That's going to boost my tourism that I'm earning per turn in the thingy here. We're a quarter way up the 3. That's really good. I think we're on track for a pretty reasonably good and fast win here. Let's send you... Hello, there's like a boat here. Interesting. Is that a trader? I assume it's a trader. Let's go ahead and improve that fish. You guys need to hang on for one more turn-ish. Go ahead and get yourselves in position for all the chopping we need to do. And we'll go to the next turn. Unit needs orders over here. Okay, builder. Yeah, would you head down to Bristol? Because that's where Liang is going to be. And we'll create another national park. Great. Now, the really cool thing is the national parks kind of merge visually, even though they're separate entities. They kind of merge, you know, see the little fence. That's actually one of my favorite things about the game is the sort of merging of thingamadoodles. Like these farms tile really well together. Like, it's hard to tell unless if I turn off G. If I were to turn off the Spring Morning and Hand Pandas, no. Like, let me show you real quick. Let me turn off the grid lines and the yield icons. It's kind of really hard to see where one farm begins and one farm ends, which is exactly what you want visually. And even the forest, like, it's hard to tell where does, like, if you were just really, really zoomed in, it would be hard to tell exactly where the forests begin and end. Now, it's a little bit more obvious with things like districts and stuff like that and context cues like hills, but I think it makes your empire feel much more integrated and visually and aesthetically beautiful, you know, to have this sort of, you know, tiling. You know, I have a little bit of border stuff going on and stuff, but, you know, I don't know. I just take it through the Great Mont Saint Michel over here, too. I'll put these back on. And let's choose our production over here. We have a water park. Let's go ahead and get the factory, the Ferris wheel, and the aquarium. Then I could get the Hermitage. I'm not going to. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do... Perhaps I could do industrial zone logistics, maybe? Wow, these are really neck and neck. That's amazingly surprising. I really would have thought someone would have pulled ahead at some point. Let's do a Theatre Square Festival to get more great works. And then over here, you have a trade route to London. Now, I think actually Bradford needs more help. So we have our traders arriving here in Bristol. Let's go ahead and purchase all the tiles that we want to improve. What is this tile? Is this a shallow? So, that's good. These are all the tiles we want to build fisheries on. I don't think it's worth it to build fisheries on these ocean tiles. One more turn until Magnus is established. You go there, that's fine. Then you go there. You go there. Let's get ourselves another builder in here. Now I'm starting to spend my gold pretty rapidly. And that's only going to get worse as the game goes on. Let's go ahead and get another one of these. John Curtin, awesome. And then you're going to go grab that, and I'm going to go to the next turn. Yeah. Okay, you can buy my turtles. No, I said you can buy my crabs. Ooh. We're going to finish the Theatre Square Festival. I don't think you can trade crabs because they're a bonus resource. Insights from a pro player, Potato. All right, there's flight. Now, flight's important because it means we get tourism from culture, from improvements that provide culture. Now, we're going to go for radio next. Once we finish steam power, radio into computers, and there we go. Once we have computers, we're going to want to go for plastics here to give us extra production, and that's pretty much it. So, we finished the spy in here. Now, the War Department would allow our units to heal when they eliminate a unit. However, it's not what I want. The National History Museum will provide +4 great works slots in the city, which is what we want, and the Royal Society would give our builders the ability to put their production into a district project, and we don't want that one. We want the Natural History Museum. We're going to purchase a factory in our capital. That'll spread around the production a little bit. And we would also like a water park, and I think the best spot for this water park is right here beside this industrial zone. It would potentially provide more adjacency for stuff, so we're going to throw it down right here, I think. Yeah, water park. This also will improve certain things, so I'm going to place that water park. There's a progress towards class struggle. The Broadway, don't want to build Broadway. Let's go ahead and get the campus research grants. We'll claim a great person. There's another great artist. Can we move the stuff out of Bristol? Yes, we can. I'm going to have to look into theming soon. We're running out of great art locations too, so that's a problemo. Did I get my second archaeologist in this city? I did. Okay. Let's have a look at those archaeological museums. We've got a couple that need to be themed and finished. We've got one in Manchester, one in Newcastle upon Tyne. So Manchester is up here. This one is one of the latest ones, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do with those once I find those artifact dudes. In fact, actually, let's go find our... you know what? May as well upgrade you to a field cannon. Feldkanonen. Let's look for Milgid. Let's have a look around. Where do we have potentially shipwrecks? Yeah, it looks like this is the closest artifact. So that's Milgid. Radcliffe is down here. He's heading over to there. That's fine. Let's look at Millicent. You're heading over there. That's totally fine as well. Then there's Sheldon. And you're heading over there. So that's all our artifact guys. Right. Would like maybe one more archaeological museum, because I think there are some shipwrecks like over here that I could pick up. Like there's a few around. Like there's yeah, we could definitely fill up another archaeological museum, which is why I'm kind of glad I'm building this in Plymouth. It's going to take a while to finish it, but it'll do the job once it's done. Now the Theatre Square Festival has been done in here. Let's do another Theatre Square Festival. Again, I want to earn as many of these as possible. Now, the Alan Turing, we're going to be skipping Alan Turing because I want Mary Leakey. But we are going to continue to do campus research grants. So Magnus is now established in here, so we can fully chop. Lighthouse, shipyard. Lighthouse, shipyard, very good. Neighborhood. On the hill. Yeah. Neighborhood on the hill. Chop. Boom. Now we can build another district. Water park. Where is the best spot for the water park? Potentially right here. Get our hands on another builder, a trader too. I didn't mean to get the trader, but okay. Had to get a builder. Let's buy that tile there. May as well get all these tiles because we're going to be cleaning them all up. That'll finish that neighborhood. That'll give this city lots of housing so that it can continue to grow really rapidly. Put a lumber mill there. Then we can start... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Fishery. One more turn for the fishery lady. Okay. And over here, we are going to trade with... We're going to look for production trade routes. We're going to play with Mabubi. Great. So that's going to help Bradford develop. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look for a city to steal from. Perhaps we'll go and do Aachen. That looks like good. Plus we'll explore a little bit more of the map. We're going to chop here. That'll finish that. I can go ahead and get a Ferris wheel and an aquarium. I'm also going to look to purchase this tile, and this tile. And I also want a trader, but you know, I'm spending my gold really rapidly now. So it is time to start building builders, like hard building builders. Because I can convert production into builders and gold into builders, but I can also convert gold into things I can't convert production into things. So I think gold has a sort of high premium right now in terms of resources, even though I'm getting a lot of gold. Let's get a builder over here. I will purchase another builder over here. Just to keep the train going. Create another great work. Not going to sell those ones. Doesn't really bother me. John Curtin. I do need a great work to sell to John Curtin soon, and we are getting a great writer in the not too distant future, and we're doing some Theatre Square festivals too. So we should be fine. Let's go ahead and harvest the food in here. That's going to pump up so that we can get another district. Get the shopping mall for that. Let's go ahead and... Do we have another hill that we could perhaps plop a thingy down on? This hill right here. That is a yes. Go there. Harvest the rainforest. Trade with... Manza Congo, lots of gold, very nice. Farms, no. We want seaside resorts. Oh wow, Berlin went free very quickly. May as well shoot here, get some experience on this guy. What is the harm in it? Alright, there's Millicent. We'll go ahead and take a barbarian artifact. Now Millicent needs to find more relics. So let's look if we can find any shipwrecks around. There's more up to the north. Not a whole lot in this neighborhood of the map from what I can see. There's a couple over there. He's kind of on his way that way. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot. I mean, this is pretty far away. That's like 10 turns for you. He's much closer, and I think he still has another charge on him. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to get you to move up this way. Now, the +2 movement from embarked units will help our archaeologists get around, which is quite good. I need more builders in Birmingham as well. So we're 3 turns away from radio, which is a key technology in winning. We're going to start building a builder in here so that we have one prepped and ready to go. Let's go ahead and do more chopping in here, finish those campus research grants. Then I'm going to go ahead and send this spy all the way over to Mashiapechit, steal from them, and we're going to create another great work here with El Greco. Now this builder, he would do that. We'll build another builder in this city. I say build when I mean purchase, because it's an efficient place to buy a builder. You'll get 6 charges out of them, which is quite good. Let's put a camp there. Go there. You head over to that fish tile that's in range of the city. Crab's not in range. Chop there, that'll get that water park closer to finished. We can drop another district here, perhaps a theater square? Get more archaeologists? Yes, I like that plan. That's all we really need in here. Keep shooting them, get experience. I could take that city over. I'm in a golden age, so it might work for me. Full loyalty, eh? Let's head over here. Let's go ahead and grab that turtle as well. Let's lose envoys here. We'll go to the next turn. Not too far away from getting another national park. This era will be over relatively early. It'll be over in 40 turns, which is 30 plus 10. Because somebody has already researched an information era technology. Okay, grants the ability to construct an additional spy. That spy, we won't get a huge amount of use out of that spy, but I think it is still worth it. I'll finish that campus research grant. That'll hopefully finish this up a little bit quicker. No, I can't quite escape this guy. Let's go ahead and hold on there. A lot of these guys are going to be hanging on for this tech. So we need a lot of builders to build all these seaside resorts. So let's get started with the builder collection. This city definitely needs builders. This city needs a builder. This city needs a builder. Pretty close to where we want to be in terms of those. And shoot there. Oddly enough, there is still a Muskeman army inside that city. I'm confused. I am very, very confused. Buggy game is buggy. Let's excavate that. There we go. First expedition in archaeology. Here we go. That'll be a Harold Hadrada. Now you have another charge. There's a shipwreck over here. Go get it. Build another one of these. Go ahead and build another one of these. Why don't you run up here and improve that cotton? Okay, so we can move the yang out of this city now. This city has plenty of growth. Let's go ahead and micromanage the city. So let's unwork that. We would like to prioritize growth in here a little bit. So definitely want some production with these tiles. Definitely also want this tile. This tile generates some good gold. This is a good culture tile. And then we just want lots of growth, preferably. So like this farm tile, not so great. Not so great. So we'll just grab a little bit of food and gold, and that'll like, the faster the city grows, the sooner I can work those tiles again. So it's time to move Liang again. Where are we going to move Liang? Well, I guess I could move her down to Hull. This city is going to need builders too. Newcastle upon Tyne is another good candidate. Lots of potential tiles that I could use. Preston is another candidate for fisheries. I should have done this earlier in the game. I really think I could have gotten a lot of value out of these fisheries, actually. I could also do Bristol or Bradford. Or Liverpool or Bradford, rather. Did you not build your neighbourhood? Oh, that was a mistake. Could all do Leicester. Sheffield's a good candidate too. Need a builder over here. Where will I do in my next set of fisheries? Ooh, Lighthouse is going a bit crazy there. Ooh, boy. Going all wonky, man. I think I might do Liverpool. Liverpool doesn't have that much population room. You know what? We'll do our older cities. We'll do Hull. So let's move Liang over to Hull. Liang, reassign you to... Well, Birmingham was technically the next city. But Birmingham is already done, so Hull is the place to go. Yeah, I can't steal any more tech. That's reasonable. Let's go ahead and steal gold. But first, I want to gain sources to be a better spy, and then we'll go to the next turn. Build that there. Go over there. And we will build this. Very nice. We're getting lots of science from our aquariums. It's good late game science we're picking up. We have a lot of seaside resorts to do. And I mean a lot. One more turn until we get seaside resorts, which is the big sort of pull the trigger moment for my empire. Let's go ahead and build another builder. Let's rip up this farm. Head over there, build that. Okay. Unit needs orders. You're in position. Let's have a look at the appeal. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Bristol. So we need a builder in my capital. Need a builder over here. We are going to need a builder. Definitely have builders in position here. Let's rip up this farm. And this one is definitely needing to be ripped up. Let's keep chopping here. I guess I could have used these chops on a building. Like a wonder. Like I could have gotten Hermitage. In theory. Okay, let's jump up here. Wait one turn. May as well just keep training your guns on that city for experience. Let's get rid of the rainforest. Boom, that'll finish that. Let's go ahead and get the Ferris wheel and the aquarium. And then we'll get immediately to work on the theater square. 2 more turns until we need to negotiate with John Curtin again. Let's head over to that fish. Grab that tile. You wait there. You go there. Need some more. Okay, good stuff. Go ahead and rip up this farm. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of good stuff in here. And then peel-wise, you're going to head down here first. We're going to need unit needs orders. You're going to go there and be ready. And then we're going to excavate all our artifacts. So what I'm doing is basically, if you're wondering what I'm doing, just to make sure that you guys are on the same page as me, I'm basically getting all of my builders in position to drop as many seaside resorts as possible. And I was kind of just keeping myself busy playing around with fisheries. No, it probably would have been way more efficient if I hadn't spent all that builder time on fisheries. I think it would have been more efficient if I had to save that money. I think it would have. So I will do a religious alliance, but you're actually going to pay me a little bit. There we go. We'd happily let the world know we stand united as friends. Yes, okay, excellent. Yeah, I think I would have been far better off spending these builder charges on seaside resorts. So if in the future you ask me why I don't build fisheries, it's because they're an inefficient use of builder charges when I'm going for a tourism game, for example. There's those better things you can build with them. And now, before we build all our seaside resorts, we're going to take a break. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that though, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you later, taters. P.S. We have 81 out of 196 tourists that we need, and that's going to boost pretty significantly. Our tourism is probably going to jump to somewhere between 1,000 and 1,300 over the next episode, and then once we get computers, it's going to jump from 1,300 to like 3,000. So stay tuned in for that. Ciao!